that began before the beginning began, he that will never end, even if end was to end.
Cried, you wiped away my tears.
Very good. Cannot have any faults whatsoever. Therefore,
so
Hello everyone, welcome to the Arts Embodiment Show, your favorite show of the week, a show where we bring to you love, talent, and inspiration. And in the house today we have Natasha Ketura, who is going to give us beautiful songs, and she's going to give us one of the songs that she actually did. Welcome to the show, Natasha.
Thank you so much.
So kindly tell us a bit about yourself.
My name is Natasha Ketura, as you mentioned. I'm in second year, second semester of law school at the University of Lusaka, and I can say I'm an upcoming musician.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So before we do anything, would you like to share a song with us?
Yes, I would like to share a song. And the song I'm going to share is actually my song.
Okay, wow.
Yes, and the title of the song is Mystery Man.
All right, go ahead.
Thank you.
Yourself?
Yes, I did. I did write it myself. Thank you.
So, like, what made you to come up with the same song?
Well, the first reason is I always believed I couldn't write music. I would used to tell my best friends all the time, I said, I can't write music because I'm a cover artist. I usually do people's songs. But then I would say love inspired me to write this song. And if you refer to the last part of the song that says, I'm not waiting, a lot of youth take love for granted nowadays, right? And then people stay in toxic relationships for long and everything. So it's more like an encouragement to people that when you see that a relationship is not being fruitful, you shouldn't wait, you leave. So it's more like, it's not only an inspiration to myself as the writer of the song because it's inspired by me and what I went through, but then it's also like a way in which I can reach to the youths out there, basically.
So like what was in your mind when you were writing this same song?
What was in my mind?
I know that it was about experience and whatnot, but what exactly were you trying to communicate out it?
I had a specific approach in which I handled certain things, right? I'm a very patient person. I'm a very patient person. So as Natasha, I would wait for, like, I used to wait for certain things to happen in relationships, right? Maybe it's something bad has happened, I'll say, okay, maybe it's going to change, it's going to change. But then in the end, it didn't change. So I inspired myself to write those lyrics, and I asked myself, why am I waiting? So yeah, exactly, why am I waiting? So I decided to write this song by virtue of that reason.
So I think at the end of the show you are going to do that song again, because it's so amazing.
Okay,
yeah,
definitely
it's so amazing. Will. And you talked about Amazing Grace and what like what?
Okay, the Amazing Grace was really cocky of me to have put in the song, because it says, I'm not waiting long enough to see you here. Declare amazing grace or wish on falling stars. So that means the person might pray certain prayers, but it's still not going to happen because I'm not going to stay. So it's, yeah, it was basically that. Not that it's entirely gospel, but then it was just a punchline. More like a punchline.
Yeah, it's a very beautiful song. And you talked about you doing covers and whatnot. Like what made you to start doing covers for?
I started doing covers. I'm not sure if you've heard of the group Pentatonics.
Yeah.
I don't think those guys have any original music, or at least any that I've heard.
Don't have, yeah.
They don't have any original music. And then I started singing when I was 13. And then I couldn't write music. I had so many attempts. Trust me, it was always bad. I had so many attempts. I tried and tried, but it just never worked out. So in the end, instead of wasting a voice, I'd rather just do something that somebody has already done and maybe do it a little bit different. Or if it was played in keyboard, I use a guitar just to make it, a little funky. Otherwise, that was mainly the reason why I did covers, because I thought I couldn't write music, but it just took the right inspiration to write it.
Yeah, so I think before we even go any further, do one cover for us.
A cover?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'll do a cover by Adele.
Oh, okay, sure.
Okay. And
more songs and more talks. Yeah. Stay tuned.
Asking for help. So it's a Thursday and it's your favorite show of your week, and we are back on your screens.
You know, Jesus interacted among them. He went with the tax collectors. He went, it says, hey, Zacchaeus, I'm happy.
That began before the beginning began. He that will never end, even if end was to end.
Pride, you wiped away my tears.
Very good. Cannot have any faults whatsoever. Therefore,
Asking for help. So it's a Thursday.
Welcome back to the Arts Embodiment Show, your favorite show of the week. A show where we bring to you love, talent, and inspiration. And in the house, we still have Natasha. She's gonna give us more hits, more vocals, and you know, the time that you were singing there, I was actually thinking to say, what kind of motivation do you actually get from negative vibe? Because like for someone to write a song, they probably have to go through some nice experience and whatnot. But for you, from the bad experience, you are able to come up with a song. What drives you to do that?
I would have loved for me to have written the song in a different circumstance where it's roses and unicorns, but you don't always go through the best in life. So when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Yeah. So I figured, why dwell on something bad when you can make something good out of it? I mean, had I not written that song, I literally wouldn't be here. You would have never heard the song. It would have just stayed. Yeah. So I figured I can't dwell on something bad, but rather make something good out of it. So it's basically my mindset.
Oh, that's nice. Like, what can you tell someone who is watching, someone who is going through some bad stuff and they also want to make good out of the same situation that they are going through? Okay.
So if you're going through bad stuff, everyone goes through bad stuff. No one is special. We all go through different types of things. But then the question you should ask yourself is, if you stay gloomy and if you stay sad your entire life, you know, sadness doesn't only affect your emotion, it affects everything else. There are other people who, when they're sad, they can't study. Other people who, when they're sad, they don't want to be around people, so it completely ruins your social life, that's for one. It completely ruins your academics if you're a person who can't focus when they're reading, if they're sad, you know. So if you're going to be sad, you're going to delay a lot of things for yourself. So I'd rather, if something bad is happening to you, face it. I'm not saying don't cry. I'm not saying don't be sad when things happen, but just don't stay sad. You can be sad, but just don't stay sad.
Yeah, so for the people that don't write songs, like, what can you tell them to do?
Again, for that one, there's so many people out there. I can't necessarily say you should get over this in this way or get over that in that way, because you all get over things in different ways. When I'm going through something, I sing. But then there are people who can't sing, so what do? Find something that gives you joy. So if you draw. If you, I don't know, you dance, go and dance. If you, I don't know, write a book or something, but just find something that gives you joy. And whenever you remember whatever it is that makes you sad, do that same fun activity. Like me, I sing. Something bad happens, I'll sing about it. And now that I know that this just takes the right inspiration, best believe I will write more music and present it to the world.
Do you have to go through some bad stuff to write music, or you can just write in any circumstance?
No, you can write. That's why initially I said I wish I had written this song in different circumstances, because I also want to write about happiness. I want to write about joy. Who wants to be writing about sadness their whole life? So no, you don't have to go through some bad stuff. You can go through some good stuff. Like this right here, I could literally draw a song out of it. A birthday, I could draw a song out of a birthday. Or it doesn't necessarily have to take a bad experience. Even good experiences bring out good songs. You could write about God. I don't think there's any bad experiences with reference to God. So it doesn't take a bad experience to write a song.
So like, looking at you being a student and whatnot, like, how are you able to balance up your talent and your academics?
It's easy for me because I sing at church. So when it comes to church, maybe rehearsal will be on Saturday, and then you sing in church on Sunday. So I have class from Monday to Friday. So meaning my Saturday is free. I could still go for rehearsal and sing in church. And then for this song, since it's my first song, I can't necessarily give like a way in which I can balance it up because it's the first time I'm doing it. Because this song took me 3 months to write.
3 months?
Yes.
Wow,
it took me 3 months to write. It really was worth it. It took me 3 months to write. But then luckily when I started to write it, I was on holiday, December.
Oh.
So I wrote it from December, January, February, and then yeah, I'm finished with it now. So it depends on how bright you are or how bad whatever it is has happened. Because the worse the experience, the quicker you write. So you've got so many things to write. Yeah, because I had a lot of lyrics, best believe, when I was writing this song. I had a lot of things to say, but then I just cut it down and made a song out of it.
So do you think that the profession that you are trying to pursue is actually contributing to your singing?
No. Sadly, the reason why I'm even awake now is because as lawyers, I don't think you're allowed to do arts. Yeah, we can't sing, we can't act, we can't paint or whatever because apparently it's a noble profession. So I can't really do any of these things when I'm in practice. So this is why I want to start now. So that by the time I'm starting to practice, I'd have done all the music that there is to do.
But so like, do you want to stop music at some point because of your profession, or you are going to stop your profession to continue with your music?
Neither. I can't say stop, I would say pause. Yes, because I'm not going to stop singing because I'm a lawyer. I can't. So I can say I would pause because I also don't want to practice forever. I'll practice for some time, and then when I branch off, I can continue with music. So I can't stop either because I love them both. So I can't stop law for music, and I can't stop music for law. It works both ways.
Yeah. So like, do you want to give us another song before we jump to your song?
My actual song.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. So you can give us another one.
Okay. Yes, sir. Walking
question. What made you to pick that song?
This
Because
song
you love it or something?
is my favorite song of all times. I'm a huge fan of John Legend, and I can't really sing John Legend's voice.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
so I took advantage of the fact that he sang with Megan Trainor, who is a feminine voice in the
yeah,
song.
yeah.
So yeah, I could finally sing a John Legend song. So I picked it because of that. Not only because I like it, I mean, not only because I like him and his music, but then because I usually can't sing most of his songs. So I picked this one by virtue of the...
Why can't you sing most of
Because
his
his songs are so
male.
difficult. Yeah, because if he sings in a high pitch as a male, automatically as a female, you have to take
You
a
have to
higher
go
notch.
higher. Oh,
Exactly.
yeah,
So it's
yeah,
very
I see.
difficult to sing his songs usually. But
Well,
then because of this one, it's a little
You
bit
took
more...
advantage of
Exactly.
Megan Trainor, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a very good thing. Yeah. So like music, it's one of your passions, right? So like, do you have a certain goal or a certain target to which you write your music to, or you just write according to how you are feeling, what you are experiencing, and whatnot?
I had that approach then, like before I actually thought about it, because mostly I would sing at weddings. Yeah, I'd be hired for weddings, even Chilanga Mulilos, shockingly, but yes, I'd be hired for those. And then usually the bride would pick what song she wants. So I never really set a goal to say I want to sing my own music, because I never had a vision of my own music at the time. But then now, I think I should try it out before I'm barred from singing. So I should try it out. So I can't say I have a point at which I want to reach. That I would have to think about after I'm done practicing, when I can actually take it seriously, because now there's so many things in the way. There's books in the way. Law is very bulky.
Yeah.
So if I say I'll start writing a song today, March, I don't even know when I'm going to finish with the song.
Is it?
Yes, because
But
next thing there's an assignment, tomorrow there's a test, tomorrow there's that.
But if you are to find someone who can actually be writing your songs, you can still be doing.
Yeah, I think so. But then I don't think I want anyone to write my songs for me, unless I reach writer's block completely where I can't think of anything. But then now that I'm just starting, I'd rather just do my own music and write what I'm feeling.
But if you like you find someone and you share the idea with them, then they write.
I share an idea with them. The lyricism still. I think music to me is lyricism. Most of the times, I spoke to a friend of mine who listens to really weird music, right? So when we'd exchange songs, his music is just, I don't even know how to put it. Like the lyrics just they're not in sync. And for me, I can't really listen to such music. So the first thing I listen to when I'm listening to a song is the music. Is the lyrics, I mean. From the lyrics, then I go to the instruments. Yeah, so otherwise, I can't say I would share an idea and expect the same lyricism from a different person as I would. So I'd rather not.
Yeah. That's very true, because we all write from different.
Exactly.
Perspective,
Imagine you're writing
because-
about joy, and then the person you've given is sad. Might just turn your song around. So I'd really just rather my
Because
own
also,
music.
like as a writer, I have noticed also that we write based on what we know, what we feel, and what not. So it's going to be very hard for someone to write a song in a way that you want.
Exactly, because there's that aspect of having, I'll give an example of gospel music. Every person, every individual has a relationship with God. You can't have the same relationship with another person. It's practically impossible. So I don't expect you to appreciate God in a way that I would, because the relationship is different. So it all comes back to the same thing. I'd rather just write my own music.
That's it's a very good approach. It's actually the best approach that
it is the best approach, actually.
So like, what would you like to tell someone who is watching as closing remarks, whatnot?
Okay. To all the writers out there who are afraid to write music, write. It's worth it. Best believe it is worth it. It's probably the best decision you can make as a musician. That's if you're an upcoming artist. And generally to the youth, let go, and it's time to let go, as I have said in my song. Yes, basically.
Yeah. So as you are doing your song, please, like, can you do your stanza like twice?
Which one?
Your original song.
My original song. I do which stanza twice?
Is it the first one? There
are two verses already, yes.
Okay, so do the first one, the second one, then you go back to the first one, then you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine by me.
Right, sure, yeah.
Okay. hammer and falls. I'm still a jacket in a haunted home, awaiting a big hero 6 feet tall to take it all away. I'm not pretending there's nothing more. When we were like Bonnie and Clyde, don't deny it's just you and me. I'm not waiting long enough to see you here. Declare amazing grace, so wish on falling stars. But I'm not waiting long enough to see you here. Only a matter of time before the winter's different day, same approach. Kinda like a walking menace. Better keep me out of space than walk me through this door. Take it all away. See me through tomorrow. 'Cause your pride won't change the game, and it won't teach me how to play. I'm not waiting long enough to see you here. Declare amazing grace, or wish on falling stars. But I'm not waiting long enough to see you here. Only a matter of time before the winter's here. I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting long. I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting long. I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting long. I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting long.
So she told me that, Vincent, it's over. And I told her, didn't you tell me that I'm your light on your oxygen? And she said, yeah, you were my light on your oxygen because I used to live in the planet second, but now that I'm on Earth, there's a lot of light and oxygen. You know what? I dated you because I had no choice, and you are just a boy in a grown man's voice. Alright, so catch us next week, and we are going to finish that same piece that we actually did here. So see you next week. Bye-bye.
That was great. Literally just now. They're so smart.
Asking for help. So it's a Thursday and it's your favorite show of your week, and we are back on your screens.
You know, Jesus interacted among them. He went with the tax collectors. He went, it says, hey, Zacchaeus, I'm having